out the bin, you know. Energies and good vibes. Yes, myself, Biggs, aka Tim Sexy. We're back again for another Sign of Decline. Today I'm doing man like Depzman, his new tune, Life Cut Short. Now this one here, I seen his mom Alison on Twitter, and it was like the introduction for this video, and I was like, okay. And I'm watching it, and she's saying what she's saying, and then it goes into the video, and I was like, whoa, wait a goddamn minute.
Can I get a whoa? Whoa!
You know when you just got back up like, whoa, bruh. Like, I know it's like, is it CGI they call it? That like avatar shit and that, but it was just way too good in it. Like when I look at the avatars and shit, it's like, okay, it's a film and shit, but it's like, you can differentiate it from being real in it. So, but when I seen like the first split second of seeing Depzman, I was like, what the I literally, it was like somebody threw a jab at me and I just moved with instinct. I was like, whoa. And you know when you I literally only watch about 3 seconds max, and I was like, nah. And I said, you know what, I'm not actually gonna do a Sign of Decline to that. But then I was like, later on, last night I was like, oh, I want to watch the video. Then I was like, you know what, nah, I need to turn the camera because I'm intrigued in what they're gonna say, because I'm intrigued into what he would say, because it's like, with the title called Life Cut Short, you can only imagine what he's gonna be rapping about. But it's like, whoever's controlling the lyrics and stuff, like, has anybody ever seen The Capture on BBC? Go check iPlayer. Like, The Capture is 10 out of 10. In The Capture, it's about how they manipulate footage, and it was like, rah. So when I seen this, I was like, oh shit. I literally thought The Capture was just a TV program on BBC One, but this shit here, whoever done this, fair play. So I don't even want to talk too much because I don't know what to expect. So I just want to get straight into this. So this is Depzman, his new song, Life Cut Short. No long thing, let's go.
Okay. Trying to say that's man shit, but they're hating because I know that my club sick, all of my roadside bangers on something about big shows, and I'm spitting in front of a mad crowd. Now all the MCs that are back down, get some creating that mad sound.
Yeah. On the 21st of September 2013, Joshua Rivera, aka Depzman, was stabbed to death. Yeah, man, he was just 18 years old. I can't lie, I do remember that day like it was yesterday. Ah, there's Miss Alison Cole.
My name is Alison Cope. I'm an anti-knife campaigner and I'm Depzman's mum. Using technology, I have brought my son back to deliver this message from beyond the grave.
Yeah, that was a message that I shit give me goosebumps, you know.
Right now it's emotional. Let me take you back to the start. Before the days when I was on music, before I started writing bars, before the night when everything ended and it tore my family apart, before the night we went to remember bro when I died to a bleed in the heart. Growing up it weren't easy, but there weren't many kids like me, and when the kids in school had parties, not one time did they invite me, never did like me. I felt like I was never included, and that's why I was always fighting. At 8 when I got excluded, I was that kid from birth.
Aye, we are learning some new shit. We are learning. How does it work though? This is what I'm this is where I'm stuck. Cause I'm thinking, who's the ghost? Is there a ghostwriter?
Bruh.
Like, who would be the actual ghostwriter for this tune? I'm actually intrigued. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. Cause yeah, so far I am liking what I'm hearing up to him being in year 8 and getting expelled. It's like, okay, we are learning, people. We are learning.
The kids in school had parties, not one time did they invite me, never did like me. I felt like I was never included, and that's why I was always fighting. At 8 when I got excluded, I was that kid from birth, twists and turns, mom never left my side. She cared for me and was there for me, and she picked me up every time. And every day I did music just to express what I felt inside. And every time I went hard with the bars, cause I knew it would change my life. I remember when I picked up the pen, and right then that's when everything changed. Sitting in the room, building up a tune, went to record and it sounded flames. Got time wasting and started working, stepped in the booth and I started learning, putting in time with the bars, grinding hard and the tables they started turning. Then I joined the invasion, man rolled up a shutdown sets, next. From Birmingham to Ibiza, we were like, where do we shut down next? Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. That must have been part of the promotion. So I seen a video of SBTV releasing footage of Depzman, Snake Bowl, a young Odd Ads, a young Ambush. The men were all spitting on camera in Ibiza, and I was thinking, raw, how come I've never seen this footage nowhere?
Yo, keep creeping around the ends, better hide your face. Champagne I bite to waste, don't like the taste. We ain't slipping, you're mad. We got the 9 on waist, drop food, you can catch Zeds when you're wide awake.
At no time did I ever see this footage, and I was like, raw, the man that had bars from early, you know. It was good to see Depzman be with other Londoners on a hip hop thing and fucking up, like if you listen to it, and he was like, raw, oh, he's holding his own, and not only is he holding his own, it's putting man in their toes, car. Realistically, it was only Sneakbo at that time that would have been known, you get me? But the others are like, okay, this is what man's on, this is what Birmingham's doing. And it makes you always wonder, and that's that question, how far would Depzman would he have gotten if he was still alive? That is the £1 million question, and nobody can answer it. But let's go back in, let's go.
Grinding hard and the tables that started turning. Then I joined the invasion. Man rolled up and shut down 6. From Birmingham to Ibiza, we were like, where do we shut down next? Yeah, I don't mind thing on know that I'm actually, you know, that I spun round heads. Got bare love from the girl then because they all had fun round Deps. I could see everything was changing. Didn't care about the haters hating. Living life to the full, me and my team out in Ibiza, brave and sun was blazing. Around the time when I did my SB, yeah, I knew I would do my mum proud. Fans all gassed up just cause they met me. Yeah, my album dropped at #1, and I wish that I could have done more. Cause now we come to the
you know what? I'm right. Even though I bought the album, oh fuck, you know what was the name of it? Bruh. Fuck, you know, I had to quickly check. I was like, hold on, what was the name of it? Obviously, we've had like loads of different phones since 2013, and I actually bought that. And I believe if I turn on my iPhone 4S, I believe that would have been one of the first albums I would have bought. But them times there, yeah, man, I think that was like my last days of buying music, because having an iPhone, it was like, yo, every minute I'm gotta pay like $7.99 or $9.99 or like, hey, yo, it was like, because I'm used to say like having probably not the Samsung but other phones and that, like Ericsson's and that. A man could fucking Bluetooth, you get me? I was on LimeWire streaming, giving my fucking computer the most fuckery viruses. Oi, shout out to my virgin Sitch here. He was fixing up my computer all the time. I'm not even gonna say what man was downloading. If you're old enough, you know, innit?
Nasty bitch.
But I'm just saying, yeah, man. So when 2 Real came out, we celebrate that and all that. I was like, yo, this is a project, you know. Real talking to y'all, this is a fucking project. And I felt like, as I said, the £1 million question would be, where would Depzman have got to? And it's like, if that was the pedestal of saying each project that Depzman would have released would only have gotten better than that.
Around the time when I did my SB, yeah, I knew I would do my mum proud. Fans all gassed up just cause they met me. Yeah, my album dropped at #1, and I wish that I could have done more. Cause now we come to the part of the story where everything was cut short. See, I should have been at the top right now with the man them selling out tours. But it all got taken away by a knife, don't know, let me tell you more. It was a year to the day that we lost, bro, and we gathered there in his memory. Before my tunes for the last time, I didn't know that it would be the end of me. I never thought my potential or got to be the things that I was meant to be. I got into a petty fight and he gets a knife and then went for me. I never look down as my mom cries because the memories all that's left of me. I wish that I could just hold her hand. All she wanted was the best for me. Now all she's got is my videos and my old clothes to remember me. Just know that I'm always by your side and I feel your presence next to me. Hard life ain't never been a game, just think of the pain that my fam endured.
You know what? That flow there alone is fucking elite.
And we reload it.
Who the fuck wrote this? Who wrote this? Who sat down and said, not only am I going to write this, I'm going to spit this. How a 2022 Depzman would have read this beat. Because whoever wrote this, fuck here now. Yeah, hats off to you. I would take my hat off, but I got afro underneath and nobody wants to see that shit. But hats off to you, because whoever the ghostwriter was, yeah, man.
To remember me, just know that I'm always by your side and I feel your presence next to me. Car life ain't never been a game, just think of the pain that my fam endured. All this potential wasted, man could have been with the fans on tour. But it all got taken away that night, yeah, all of my plans got flawed. I did so much in a short time, I never got the chance to do more. There's so many people out there living with a piece of the heart left void. I just hope that things can change. I don't want to see another fam destroyed, because we only get one life, and once we're gone with this can't return. But the fact of the matter is normally it's too late by the time we learn, because the day I die is when the light.
That is a true statement, and it's not always in death. Sometimes it could just be in jail. Like, there's man them in jail that are really regretting whatever madnesses they was doing, because in the heat of the moment, it's a heat of the moment. Say like road rage and that. Like, how much of us getting road rage and fuck this and fuck that and suck who's parent, but then afterwards it's like, you go about your business, innit? You end up wherever your destination is, on time or 10 seconds late. It's a minor thing, but man, them can go to jail for the maddest of things, you know? It's wrong.
We only get one life. Now once we're gone with this can't return. But the fact of the matter is normally it's too late by the time we learn. Because the day I died, it ruined the lives of over 100 more. You better think twice before you pack the knife and go and walk out that door. Because the day I died, it ruined the lives of over 100 more. You better think twice before you pack the knife and go and walk out that door. Yeah.
Don't let another life get cut short. Okay. If you've been affected by knife crime, talk to us. There's a number right there, NSPCC, the Joshua Rivera Foundation. Still going strong. Yeah, so that was Depzman, live cut short. Obviously, you have to sign that. Well, I don't want to say obviously, because it's not like if the tune was shit, I wouldn't decline it. Of course I would, but it really wasn't. And I wouldn't expect it to be fair. Like, it's been, what, 9 years since it passed, literally. Because it was, what, September, innit? So we're in the end of October, yeah, literally 9 years. Yeah, so all I can say is I just remember it like yesterday. I really do, and I feel like, you know, when certain things are moments, you know, when Nicki Minaj and, is it Drake, made Moment for Life, like there's so much moments that we actually don't remember, but then the ones that we do remember, there's always that smile in the back of our heads. Live being cut short at what, how was he, 18, 19? I'm sure it was about 18, 19 when he passed, and it was like, yo, the amount of things that he could have done, the amount of things that he could have achieved. I forgot until when he said, my shit went #1 in the iTunes, and I was like, Ross. I forgot that's when I took pause, because I was like, yeah, I remember that shit still. I bought that shit still. And I remember I seen him at, now I've only seen Depzman once in my whole life. I seen him at a rave in, you know, Air in Birmingham. I seen him at one house sort of festival. I don't know if some of the men that I went with would remember that day. Shots actually got fired at that event, and I left. Say like it was until like 11, 12. I would have left about 10. So I'm thinking house music ain't my shit, innit? So the first time I seen him, he's in front of me dancing, and he's got like 3/4 shorts and that. He's got shorts like Stone Cold Steve Austin and that. And he's got his hood up with like, you know, like the arms cut and that. I was like, oh shit, this nigga's having a whale of a time, you know, this nigga is enjoying himself, yeah? And you could see people around him, like firms in him and that, and he was like, yeah, you could see his status was getting to a point now where people are starting to notice him. And I looked at him and I thought, yo, I didn't know the motherfucker was that tall, you know? He was tall as shit, I don't know why. I expected him to be my height, like 5'8", 5'9", tops. Yo, this man's like 6'7". I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I remember thinking to myself, I wanted to go over and say to him, yo brother, you're doing well. These times, man, I purchased his album, you know.
Shit like that.
Yeah, man, so that was the first and only time I've ever seen him. Shouts outs to his big sister, Sherelle. I've known Sherelle for a long time. That's a woman with a beautiful soul right there, to be fair. And same with the mom, Alison, as well. But as I said, the £1 million question, where would Depzman be right now if he didn't pass away? We've seen so much people from Birmingham get to a beautiful place, from the Miss, the Lady Leishas, the Lotto Boys, Daps on the map, obviously, the Saf ones, the Stardoms, the KBs, the Tremaine Chalowskis, and obviously his right-hand man, JK, yeah? B10 Smalley, stand the fuck up. One thing I will say quickly, you see when JK done that fire in the booth? Fuck it out. To this day now, I don't think I can watch it again, because you know when you watch something once and you're like, nah. Jay fucked that up. And then when you hear things like Too Fake, you're thinking, nah, he fucked that up. Like, it's like, nah. So he would have been surrounding those great artists that we've got from Birmingham, and it's like, yo, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Depzman. And as I said, that tune there, whoever fucking wrote that, 10 out of 10. 10 out from me to you. 10 out of 10, cause that tune there, yeah, that's going in my top 50 playlist on my Spotify. So yeah, man, so that was Depzman, live cut short. Myself Biggs, aka Timmy Sexy, be signing out.